Barry Allen was never one to shy away from danger, particularly when it threatened the very fabric of time itself. Having worked tirelessly to master the Speed Force, Barry, known to the world as the Flash, had become the guardian of Central City, battling villains and overcoming the odds through his super speed. One sunny afternoon, as Barry enjoyed a rare moment of peace at Jitter's Coffee, a familiar warning beep echoed from his wrist. It was the emergency alert system, designed by Cisco, to notify him of any disturbances in the time-space continuum. A quick glance at the monitor on his watch revealed a crisis that dwarfed any he had faced before. A massive time rift had opened near a busy downtown intersection. The streets below were chaos, cars were frozen mid-motion, pedestrians trapped in a loop of confusion, and the sky seemed to ripple with unsettling distortions. Barry knew that if he didn't act quickly, the rift could expand and devour the entire city, or worse. With a determined expression, he reached out to his fellow hero and ally, Caitlin Snow, known also as Killer Frost. "Caitlin," Barry called, "I've got a major situation down here. Meet me at the rift coordinates. We might need your cryokinetic powers to stabilize this." In a blur of red and lightning, Flash raced through the streets, his mind as focused as ever. He arrived at the core of the disturbance, where the air shimmered with raw power. Moments later, Caitlin joined him, the ground cracking beneath her icy aura. "What's the plan, Barry?" Caitlin asked, surveying the whirling chaos. "I need you to cool down the rift," Barry replied, "while I attempt to close it by speeding through the anomalies it's creating. It's risky, but it's our best shot." With a nod, Caitlin focused her powers, sending a wave of freezing energy towards the rift. Meanwhile, Flash accelerated, streaking through loops of oddities, moments of past and future merging together. He saw flashes of his childhood mixed with scenes yet to happen, all in a dizzying vortex. Time seemed to defy itself, with Barry's thoughts simultaneously racing and freezing, the complex interplay of emotions fueling his focus. Just as the rift started to grow, Flash pushed himself past his limits, his form blurring to a brilliant streak that ignited the surroundings. The sound was a cacophony as Barry forced the rift to contract, whispering to himself, "Faster, faster than ever before." As his speed reached unimaginable levels, the shimmering veil began to shrink, Caitlin's ice solidifying the edges. For a moment, it felt like everything might break, but Barry refused to falter. With one final surge, he sealed the rift tight, watching as it imploded into a mere puff of sparkling dust. The world around him snapped back into place, cars resumed their paths, pedestrians continued their journey, and the sky calmed to a comforting blue. Panting heavily, Flash found himself pulling off his mask, facing Caitlin with exhausted eyes. "We did it," Caitlin grinned, "just like old times." Barry chuckled, grateful for her steady presence and the triumph they had achieved. As they stood amongst the now normalized bustle of the city, Barry knew that while time wasn't his ally, he had managed once again to make it an ally, if only for a fleeting, victorious moment. Together, they had saved Central City, leaving just enough time for a shared coffee before the next adventure awaited.